What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that notification button to be notified after every video I post. In today's video, I will be going over my top 3 confirmations for when I'm getting into a trade. Normally when I first get into the trade, I'm looking for the trend. An easy indicator for finding the trend is my EMAs. One of the confirmations that I love to use for my supply and demand, marking up the zones. I love my EMAs. On what I use to my day-to-day trading, what I use for my normal. I also use this to go with. This is an EMA too, but this to go with it, I use a 13 EMA. This just guides me on when to get out, show me pullbacks and most stuff like that. But my key go-to, my top confirmation is my EMA. I love this EMA. This gives me a guide when I wake up in the morning to be like, what am I gonna do today? What I'm gonna sell, buy. It just takes all that stress away with this EMA right here. And I put it white just so I could see. It became normal to me for it to be white. You could pick any color on it. With trading, you could pick any color. But yeah, another thing, when candlesticks are under this EMA, that means I'm looking for sales, and when candlesticks are above this EMA, I'm looking for buys. It just shows me how the market is moving. If it's breaking highs, breaking lows, it just shows me all into one with this EMA. For my second confirmation, it is gaps. All of my demand and supply zones have to have gaps in it. Supply zone or demand zone without a gap. What do I mean by gaps? Let me show y'all one right now. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, here go one. Perfect. Wait a minute, hold on. Alright, this one right here, I'm gonna use this one. Alright, this is some demand right here. Is it demand? Yes, it's definitely demand with breaker structure right here. It broke structure, okay? As you can see, it actually tapped in the zone and went up. This is a good trade, but it's a low probability trade for me. Some people probably say otherwise. Everybody have their own trading style, trading format. Everybody's different, but for my trading strategy, this is a low probability only because it doesn't have a gap. Well, it has a little one. This can be counted as a gap, demand zone with a gap. So I mean, you could count it, but me personally, I wouldn't get on this just simply because the gap isn't there really. But it has a gap all in all. Like, let's see if I can find one. If not, I just use that one as an example. Y'all can kind of tell what I'm talking about, but basically what I'm trying to get at is, if this candle that took off from this candle left a gap meaning from this wick to the next candle right here, this candle, if that left a gap, then that means it's a valid trade for me to get in. If it doesn't, that means it's a low probability trade and I would not get in. Like this one, I would not, because the gap is too close. And from my back testing and understanding, all of those low probability setups frequently, it go up for a little second and drop all the way down. You know, it doesn't hold basically. But this one held with this little gap right here, and it held. You could have easily got a 1 in 1 in, you know, simple. But if you know, you're someone who doesn't worry about low probability and high probability, this would have been a nice demand zone to get in on. But me personally, I feel like if this wick was a little lower, this would have been a low probability. Like right here, and filled in, basically the filled in this candle right here, the filled in this candle that broke it all off, it would have been a low probability. Our next and final confirmation is breaker structure. All of my candles, all of my setups have to have breaker structure no matter which direction. Sell, buy, bearish, bullish, it has to have a breaker structure. It could be a minor breaker structure, a major breaker structure. It has to have breaker structure in the direction that I'm heading. are going to. Like, say for instance, what I mean by breaker structure for some people who don't understand. Like, say that it's right. You got these lower lows. These lows haven't been broken yet, right? Boom. Like right here, this is a minor breaker structure. But when you go and break all of this, low, 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 right? And then you go and you come here, like this candle right here, came in right here, this candle came in. You see it has a gap, like I said, it has a gap, and it came in and broke the wicks right here. It broke the structure to go down, and it continued to go down. This is high probability supply right here. It broke the structure. It didn't break all the way down here, which would have been even more confirmation, but it broke structure to tell me that it's it's under here. Everything is lining up. So all that tells me is even more confirmations to sell, buy, whatever you're doing. It's just giving me more confirmations. And then I'll throw in the bonus one. The bonus one will be liquidity. If y'all don't understand liquidity yet, I'll do a video on it just to show how I see liquidity, not anyone else, not how you should see liquidity or how liquidity is found. I'm going to do how I see liquidity and what I believe on liquidity from my knowledge, because it's working for me and I'm going to keep using it and keep doing it. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hope you enjoy. Hope you got some information. Hope you can put this into your trading strategy even, because I know a friend of mine who put it in his and it's wonderful for him. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, last video went up. Please go watch that video. My other video is going crazy right now. It's almost at 4K, 1,000 away from 4K. Appreciate all the love on that video. And yeah, I'm out, man. Peace.